Happy holidays! And welcome back, everyone, to Are We Nerds podcast with your favorite host, Emily and
Jingle bells, jingle
Girl,
bells,
what?
jingle bells.
What
I
is
was
your
trying to
name?
sing.
Is that what we were asking?
And Chinnie!
Chinnie! Emily's like, this
Are
is
you
not a
up to
happy
what-
holidays.
This is my last day in America for like the year, and y'all are just like making me want to.
We have to bully you because we won't see you for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So it has to be done. Anyways,
I'm so
like I
sad.
was saying, happy holidays, guys. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry early Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. Hanukkah's still happening, and then Kwanzaa's coming up. Honestly, I'm gonna be for real. I have really no idea what Kwanzaa is.
To those who
Happy
celebrate.
Kwanzaa! Happy Hanukkah!
Ginny had an
Please.
interesting question for everyone. What are your favorite things to do with your family or like stuff during the holidays?
You and I were like,
I was like, I have a question. Yeah. What are your favorite family traditions? Holiday traditions? Traditions, not transitions. What do you do? Do you open Christmas gifts midnight or at the nighttime? When do you open Christmas gifts?
I usually open my Christmas gifts like Christmas morning. We don't do like the thing where someone like you open it on Christmas like Eve, like a present or something. We do stockings. Do you guys do stocking gifts?
it's not a thing
I
in
like,
like Mexican. I have never met a Mexican family who does stockings.
We just use them for decorations.
Yeah, literally, it's just decorations.
Like one year I put a banana in Tino's stocking, like as a law gift. And then like I didn't have time to wrap his actual present, so I just shoved it in his stocking too.
Like, I wish we did stockings.
But we have a lot of other cultural stuff. Like we celebrate like for the week of Christmas.
Yeah.
Like in Mexico, not here, but like, you know.
I'm excited to be in Mexico for Christmas.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, I'm gonna miss my friends. I'm so sad.
At least it won't be like 9 degrees in Mexico.
It is cold though.
In the morning.
Yeah.
In the morning and at night it gets cold.
Yeah, in Baltimore, it's gonna be cold all day here.
That's true. That's true.
You win
The
some,
high's
you
gonna be
lose
like
some, win some,
27.
lose some.
I used to go ice skating during like the holiday like season Christmas time. But I don't actually know. I think our county is bringing an ice skating rink.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go though. I'm not good at it, so I didn't really enjoy it. But like we did that for a bit.
Like partaking in activities where I am most likely to embarrass myself. That is the most embarrassing thing to me. My ick to myself is being embarrassed in front of people.
I embarrass myself.
I do
On a
not like
daily.
being embarrassed in front of people. It's so embarrassing. It's so icky.
I agree. However, I think I'm just an embarrassing person because I embarrass myself all the time.
I cringe at myself.
That's-
So putting myself in a
Same.
cringy situation is too cringy for me. It's too much.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
I
don't
really-
really.
Have Christmas traditions, I feel like. I just like, it's like, well, tamales. I guess tamales is like
Tamales and posadas.
tamales and pozole is like a Christmas
Yeah.
tradition. Like, that's really like only during Christmas time. Yeah.
I think I do
I think-
more tradition stuff like with you guys when it comes to like New Year's. That's it. But like Christmas, like I don't really do much. But I guess New Year's still is like the holiday season because technically, like in the Catholic Church, like Christmas starts like Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And then it's till like January.
Yeah.
I just realized I'm wearing my gloves still. My hands are so cold, y'all.
Hold mine. I'll keep
The
you warm.
rain. Oh.
Holding my hand.
Wow.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Anyway.
She let go of my hand.
Oh. Well, Chinnie, do you want to say what this episode's about?
Oh my god, guys, this is only my second episode and I'm already promoted to introducing stuff. Guys, today we're gonna sit by the campfire or the fireplace and we're gonna be cozy with your cup of hot chocolate, your cafecito, and some pan dulce. Not with chisme this time, but with movies
And shows.
and anything that is comforting for this episode.
Holiday season.
Holiday edition.
Yes.
Yay!
Holiday edition.
So this episode is all about what you watch to be comforted. This
Yeah.
could be anime that you just go back to. This could be anime movies. One of us decided not to go for this theme and just picked random movies that she feels like are comforting to her. Somebody did not get the assignment, but it's okay.
And as you can tell, it's that somebody who is already trying to defend herself by going, "Whoa."
Okay, listen. Emily was like, something's wrong with you when I had told her that I don't really have comfort shows or like comfort movies. Because I'm the type of person where I don't really like rewatch things like every so often or something. I kind of just keep watching new stuff or I don't watch anything at all. But I do have some anime. There are some Ghibli movies that I would like, I'd rewatch that again.
She literally goes, I was like,
But-
you don't have a comfort like film or like something like when you're sad, you like go and watch it. Like, and she goes, no. I was like, what's wrong with you? Like, literally.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know.
Let's hop into it. Let's do one person and then we'll just like, like one person and then
Well, Chinny,
one.
since you're the guest, a lovely guest, you can kick it off, and then Emily too. Since you're leaving, you can go, and I'll go last since my stuff is weird.
Yes, okay. So first off, there's no news by the way. These are being pre-recorded.
Yeah,
If you haven't
Noticed.
noticed.
notice.
By the fact that I will not be in the country.
Anyway, I
Don't
wrote them
talk.
down. I sent them in the group chat. Hold on. I'm finding my list. Okay, at the top of the list, Love is War. Cute anime, romance. Nobody dies.
I need to
It's a
watch this.
comfort thing. Nobody dies. Nobody is dealing with anything. It's simply cut and dry, simple plot. Boy likes girl, girl likes boy. Who falls first? It's cute because you're like, I was telling them earlier, it's like when you're like hyping up and you're rooting for like two friends to go out and you're just like watching them like bicker and banter and you're like tee hee hee hee. Yeah, it's just cute. I haven't finished the manga because I watched season 1. I know season 2 is airing or has aired. I'm not really sure. But I have a few chapters left of the manga and it's super cute. I love it. 10 out of 10.
I need to watch this. This is something that I would really like. Like, I know that I would really like this.
Scale of 1 to 10 comfort
Yeah.
level, I'm gonna go with like a 9.
Like, Adrian, I think, was like, why have you not watched this? Or how have you not watched this?
But you know what's funny? We pulled that on him.
Because,
Well,
okay,
I did
for
that.
our
But with
listeners who are
manga.
confused, well, we've talked about Adrian before. Adrian's our friend, but he's like super into like anime and manga, like super cool, like anime besties, you know what I mean? And him and I, we just vibe because we're both like romance people. So when I was like, I haven't seen Love is War, he's like, what's wrong with you?
It's cute. It's nice.
Slay. Slay.
Play. Literally.
Slay.
Go, Emily.
Okay.
So that's
we're-
what we just pointed out.
So I'm going to hold on. Sorry.
We have everything written down.
List. Well, I have a very specific list. Okay. So my ultimate comfort show is Inuyasha. Are we surprised here?
No.
No. Ultimate comfort show. And I even went out of my way to have a list of episodes. So here are my Inuyasha comfort episodes. Starting with episode 89, 90, 127, 128, 129, 130, 132, 160, 161. Episode 3 of the final act, episode 18 of the final act, episode 26 of the final act, and Yashahime episode 1. Why are you laughing at me?
Girl,
So specific.
you have a problem.
What? Dude, you ever get into depressive episodes and you need to be happy,
Okay,
look
listen.
at the list.
How
Look at
you
the list.
are about that is what I feel like when I'm like watching a movie and a cute thing happens and then I keep rewinding it 15 seconds to
Exactly.
rewatch that one thing.
Exactly. See, half of these, they're not even like episodes of like the actual story. They're like filler episodes. But like Inuyasha has such good filler. Like one of my comfort episodes is when Sota has like a crush on a girl, and like Kagome and Inuyasha are trying to like get him like hooked, because Sota's like a little boy. He's like in elementary school, like in primary school, and he's like, I have this crush on this girl, and he's like, Inuyasha, like big brother, like what can I do? And then they're trying to like set him up. Like it's so fucking cute. And then like the episodes where like Inuyasha comes into the modern day world with Kagome and they're doing like the modern day things, those are really cute episodes. So yeah, no, Inuyasha, I have comfort episodes. Those are my comfort episodes. You're welcome to all of my Inuyasha fans.
Okay, next.
I guess if I'll stick to like anime right now, though most of my stuff isn't. Haika season 2, so like specifically the summer training arc that they have. Specifically, if we're going more in depth to that season, the barbecue episode. I like to see Hinata's growth as a player. It's not like the best. He's not like the best at that point, but he's getting better, and I like seeing him kind of struggle a bit, but also like be satisfied with his growth at that point at the end. And it's cute when they figure out that they're having barbecue because Daichi's like super serious, and then they do the meat dance, and then Kageyama's like, I love it. Yeah, that's like, I guess the anime like thing that I would rewatch.
My next comfort show is simply comfort because it was my first anime ever. Soul Eater. Recently, I cosplayed as Soul for the anime convention. It was supposed to be like my Halloween costume too. It kind of worked for both. But it's just an OG. I watched it. I remember with my sister and my brother, in my mom's house on the computer, and we all like huddled and watched the episodes together. So that's why I really like this one. It's super comforting to me. There's a lot of fan service in it, but I think that's what makes it funny because it's an early 2000s show, like, and it's an anime, so it's like that's kind of like the vibe they were going for anyway. Mm-hmm. And then Soul has like a little depressive, like, what is life moment, but like who doesn't? Like, it's relatable. Everybody goes through those times. All the characters are like different personalities. It's cute.
Cute.
And it's a short like show. It's only like 50 something episodes.
Yeah, it's like 54 episodes.
Something like that. And then it's actually the prequel to Fire Force, or the second, something like that.
Yeah, it's a prequel. Yeah. No.
Well, Fire Force is the
prequel
it's the to Soul Eater. There you go.
Yes, there we go.
So it's like old anime means new anime.
Big brain thinking. We solved it at the end.
Big brain.
Anyways, I love that.
Great job. My next
Being praised.
My next one is 2 episodes from one show, and that is My Hero Academia, the holiday Christmas episode with little Eri-chan. She's so cute when she comes in her little Santa costume, and then she's like, make or happy, or what did she say? But she has like the Easter eggs.
She says, am I supposed to say trick or treat?
Yeah, there you go. It's so cute. I love that episode. I watch it every Christmas. I love it so much. And then the My Hero School Festival episode. I love that episode. It's so cute. Those 2 episodes from My Hero are very comforting for me, so love those.
Chinnie, you had brought up how you watched like Soul Eater stuff like at your mom's house with your brother and stuff. And so this makes me want to bring up these comfort movies, because these are also, your mom really likes these movies but watches it in the Spanish dub. The Mummy movies, specifically 1 through 2, when they're like in Egypt. The third one, I think they're in China, and it's like the Scorpion King one. It's not that good. So the Mummy movies 1 through 2, I just think it's so cute how your mom also really likes those movies, and like I kind of want to watch it in the Spanish dub just to experience like how she watched it because I just think that's so cute. But I don't know, like also the Mummy like movies, I watched them as a kid, like whenever they were on TV, like I would stop whatever we were watching if I just saw it on the guide and I was like, I need to watch this right now. And Dana and I, we quote stuff from the movie. It's just something that like we're always vibing with or just thinking about. And so I almost bought the Mummy trilogy on Blu-ray because they had it at Target for like $10. And I was like,
$10.
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. So I was like, but then I didn't. Um, Brendan Fraser, he's just so cool. He's such a good person as well. And I just love everything about the movies. And that also put me on track with my degree.
Also, let it be known that I've
Oh,
never
I'm
seen
not
this
fighting mummies.
movie in English. I've only ever seen it in
English
Spanish.
either.
Which one is it where it's like the evil dude looks like Pitbull and then he gets eaten by all the little cockroaches?
It's the mummy.
No, but like which
In the
one?
Mummy. Oh, it's the first one.
Okay, I've never seen the second or third one.
Yeah. Because the second one also deals with the same mummy guy, but in like the second movies, Brendan Fraser's character, so the main dude and the main girl, they're married in the second movie and they have a kid. And then in the second movie, the kid gets this like. Then the second movie, this kid, he gets kidnapped by the mummy guy because he gets like resurrected again. Like he's brought back. But the little kid has like this bracelet that the mummy guy wants. So he kidnaps him. Yeah. But it shows like maps of like the places in Egypt, and it'll show you specifically where stuff is that the mummy guy wants. Because I can't really remember the rest of like what the second movie's about, but I just like them. I watch them all the time. So something I can rewatch. The Mummy movies.
Slay.
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 Is it my turn again?
Yes.
Oh.
Mhm.
I have to look at my notes for this. Naruto. Banger Show is the first actual like anime that I put my heart and soul and my tears and my blood and my sweat into. I watched the show from elementary school to high school, and then seeing all the cute little edits and the sad edits, and then the TikToks, and then the cute little fan arts, and then going through phases where you would make them your wallpaper. Naruto is just such a good anime, and like, yes, it might not be like the most comforting because everybody is dealing with a lot of stuff. Except for Sakura. She doesn't have any backstory. But that's besides the point. That's for another podcast episode. And then like comforting. Like my whole family's into it. We all reference the show all the time. Yeah, the filler episodes I feel like would be like the comforting like thing you would watch in the background. Because I mean like it's filler. There's a lot of filler in Naruto. So it would just give you something to do. It's a cute little pastime. The theme songs are great. The openings, the endings, fabulous. 10 out of 10 on a comfort level. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 just because it's not the most comforting, but it's comforting.
There's like a lot of sad stuff in Naruto. But I think my favorite filler episode. Sorry, no. Stop talking about my favorite filler episode is when not Sasuke. Well, I mean, he's in this episode, but when what team number are they? Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura.
I think they're team 7.
When they are trying to catch Kakashi without his face mask on.
There's also the one where they all have to wear cat ears.
Yes, I love
There's
the
one
cat village.
where Itachi has to wear cat ears. And then there's also the talking ostrich, the ninja ostrich, that they have to escort to another town.
I like the talking ostrich. He was iconic in Naruto.
I also like the one where like Kakashi and Guy Sensei are like having the rock paper scissors battle and they're running around the hidden leaf.
I loved just seeing them like just goof around, especially Kakashi and like Guy Sensei because I was just like their friendship and like rivalry is so cute because Guy Sensei is trying so hard to beat Kakashi and Kakashi's so like laid back and nonchalant about it and like with winning because most of the time he does, but like he's still but he's
The
still like
rumbling.
rumbling, but he still
Rumbling.
like cares about Guy Sensei and like that's a genuine friend to him. So it's super cute.
Mhm.
I love Naruto, though it did bring a lot of tears. I cried so much during Naruto. Still good.
It's funny. It's funny that you say that your show is like not very comforting when it comes to Naruto because my next show that I'm going to talk about is not comforting at all. It's actually a very traumatic show, but it's comforting to me. Fruits Basket.
I've
Knew it.
still yet to see Fruits Basket.
It's so good.
I
I
think
love
you would
Fruits
like it, but I also think you would feel like me, where you get really mad about like how things are
Probably.
Yeah, I think
happening.
you'd get mad, but I
Probably.
think you would like the show.
Okay.
But I just love the characters so much, and you know, skipping past all the traumatic episodes where I cried, and you know, all that, which is like half the show.
She's like that leaves like one episode.
When you're just watching those episodes like by themselves, like the ones where oh my gosh, when Yuki and Toru go get the dress fitting. You know what I'm talking about? I love that episode. I love those kind of episodes. Those are so cute and fun, and I love them. And Fruits Basket, even though it's a show that really tugs at your heartstrings and it's very traumatic, it's also very comforting to me in a weird way. I really love this show. So,
In Fruits Basket, not even the beach episode was like the happy go fun beach
I was
episode.
gonna say the beach episode, but the beach episode's not happy.
So
Not the
it's
beach
like
episode.
oh god, like that's what I thought about that.
You're like,
Yeah, Fruits Basket's crazy.
so good. Love it.
Has its cute moments.
Yes.
Well,
Oh
I
my
guess
gosh,
I
and when
would.
they finally end up together, like the end of it, that is so cute. That is like I will rewatch that again and again and again.
But back on the anime track, I'll go into some Ghibli territory. Ghibli movies that I would probably like rewatch again. Um, from Up on Poppy Hill, Whisper of the Heart. I love Whisper of the Heart. That's a good, cute movie. And
It's a
then,
good
I guess the comedic one that like it doesn't really have like a lot of like storyline to it, but it's just funny and like they turn into cats. The Cat Returns. I kind of want to
Fun
watch a
movie to
dub
watch
just
in
to see
theaters.
it. It was fun to watch in theaters. It was really short too. I don't even think it was like an
Yeah.
hour. Or maybe it was like
I
right at
think it
like
was
59 minutes.
90.
Yeah. It was
Was
short.
it? Oh my god, it felt really
Yeah.
short. Well, I guess because Ghibli movies are like kind of long. Or they just feel long. I don't know, but The Cat Returns was really funny. That's probably the funniest one out of the ones I've seen. Um, from Up on Poppy Hill, I just love the scenery in that movie. And then like it it gets kind of crazy in the middle of like, are they related? I don't know. Um, and then with Whisper of the Heart, they were so in love when he at the end of the movie they're at the hill and he's just like, I know it's really early, but will you marry me?
I like this movie. It's really cute.
And she says yes, and then like later on, oh my god. But I love that he makes
I'm so sorry.
violins. I think that's so cute. And then when she's just singing Country Road in Japanese, that will get stuck in your head though. Like we could not stop singing that.
Country road.
Road, take me home.
Okay, on to the next movie. Also talking about Studio Ghibli. I think out of all of the Studio Ghibli movies, my favorite one is probably Totoro. Just because the story is so cute and the character himself is like a staple. He's literally the opening thing. Like how DreamWorks has like the guy in the moon.
Mm-hmm.
He is the opening little thing for all the movies. Because that's like the Studio Ghibli brand, I guess. He's just super cute, and then the fact that the whole thing is about like, taking care of the planet and like appreciating Earth while making it a cute story of like the girl just like being in the woods. It's nice.
Slay.
On a comfort level, I say with ramen, with it like raining in the back, the little fireplace turned on, a blanket. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10.
Ooh.
It's so good. I love My Neighbor Totoro. Well, we'll stick with the Studio Ghibli theme and we'll talk about my ultimate Studio Ghibli comfort film. That is Kiki's Delivery Service. It's my favorite Studio Ghibli film. I just love Kiki as a character. I love Gigi. Gigi is so funny in the movie, and the music is so good. It just makes me instantly happy watching it, and I think that's like exactly what you need when you're wanting a comfort. So Kiki's Delivery Service, and also I would say Whisper of the Heart is another one of my ultimate comfort movies. Whisper of the Heart is such a cute film. I love it so much. It makes me squeal like a 5-year-old. I'm like, ee!
That's the type of movie where like it has you like kicking your feet and you're like like that's what it did. Like because I remember we watched it for the first time at your
My house.
house. It was you, me, and Ariana, and we
No,
were just like, I guess it was.
No,
no, it was you, me, and Dana.
I wasn't there.
It was you, me, and Dana. Yes. It was literally-
Whatever. Dana and Ariana are the same.
Oh,
Oh, hearing
baby
that.
Arfin. Emily, do you have another movie?
Um. Uh. I don't. I mean, I have lots of stuff. I had to call Dana to like figure out because Emily's comment of I'm weird because I don't have stuff. I had to like call Dana and be like, What movies do I like? Do I?" So I was
It's
like,
weird that you
"What do
don't
we
have
like?"
them. You're just not the
I don't
rewatching
care for
person.
movies. I honestly don't really care to like watch movies, but I think that's just because of like a time thing. A
I
lot of
think
the
you
well,
just
also
have comfort characters
Mhm.
instead of
yeah,
comfort
a lot of the
shows.
time it would be like Dana, she was like, "Oh, all this stuff." And I think when it came to like rewatching, I just got like super annoyed because like mom and like Dana would just like rewatch Pride and Prejudice probably like every month. And that and like
A
the
good movie.
Robin Hood movie.
It was a good movie.
I mean, yeah, but like 8 times, I'm just like, so like rewatching just got like permanently from like a young age in my mind. I was just like rewatching is annoying. But I guess movies I like because this had happened when we were trying to watch something at like Juan's Friendsgiving. I was like, let's watch Rush Hour. So I like the Rush Hour movies.
Me
I
also
like
like the
Emperor's
Rush
New
Hour
Groove.
movies.
Yeah, Rush Hour is so funny. The thing is that I feel like with the fourth movie, this is just not going to be as funny because they were so like unfiltered with what they were saying in the first three because they were made in like the early 2000s that like now you can't really say stuff like what they were saying um because people would be butthurt or like cancel culture.
I think that is what makes the Rush Hour movies the Rush Hour movies. And if you will get butthurt by the stuff that they're saying, then don't watch it.
So I like wonder how the fourth one's going to go. And period.
Where are
I
they going? Because in the last one they were in China. China? Was the last one in China? One of them was in LA, one was in New York, and one was in China.
who knows where they're going to be in the fourth one. But also, who knows when that's going to come out? Because they got just announced that like they're working on it, but I'll watch it.
Like my
The
bet's on
Road to El
2025.
Dorado. Yeah, I like the Road to El Dorado movie. Elton John is the soundtrack dude, so um, and another movie Dana and I quote a lot. Also, it's just good. It's a good movie. And then Emperor's New Groove. I guess that's like our designated family movie. We love Emperor's New Groove. It's just funny. Soundtrack's good. The dude turns into a llama. Like, what more could you ask for? And recently, it's been Bluey for me. I love Bluey episodes. Like, I'll watch the whole episodes on TikTok because I can't stop. Muffin's my favorite character. She's so unhinged.
I love Bluey.
I love Bluey. I love Muffin. The thing is that it's just so weird how it can get so like real. in like a second. Like it's funny, and then they just hit you with like real life problems, and you're like
Ew.
unhinged.
I watch it in Chinese to study.
I don't
then-
watch it.
And then ghost shows. I like ghost shows and horror movies.
For like comfort. She's like,
No, sometimes I'm just like the thing is that I want to watch scary movies, but then I'm just like I don't think my like mom wants to watch that right now. So then I just don't watch stuff. But yeah, I mean, and I was talking about this with Dana. I was like, honestly, I don't really like Christmas movies either, but like I guess I can't even say that I like the Polar Express because at school, like you would watch the Polar Express, right? But honestly, I only cared about watching it because I knew I could wear pajamas to school and get the hot chocolate.
Like the hot chocolate. That was the one
Period,
thing. I like going to the library. I used to work in the library. I would volunteer. They would take me out of class and I would go rearrange the books in the library. And she would pay me with candy.
That's what I'm saying. I worked in the school library as well, just so I could get out of class. But I got so good at like arranging the books in numerical order.
They came to look for me. I didn't apply. They said, "You're smart. Come work for us." I said, "I'm gonna need. This is what I can give. What can you give me?" And they were like, "This bag of candy." And I was like, "Okay,
Good enough.
I'll see what I can do."
I have one more comfort that I wanted to talk about. Did you have any more?
Yeah, but you can go first.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is the last one I'm going to talk about. This is for all my BL lovers. I talk about this all the time. Sasaki Miyano.
The way you introduce it to my BL lovers out there.
It's so good. It's so good. Boys love.
I have coffee in my hand, so I can't really do it.
Anyway, I could watch this again and again and again. Their love is so real. I love them so much. Sasaki fell first, but Miyano fell harder. So good. I could watch all 12 episodes again and again and again, and I have. I've rewatched it, and I'm gonna watch it on the plane tomorrow, and I'm gonna squeal in my little seat. Like, Sasaki Miyano.
My honorable mentions: Strong Woman Bong Soon. This K-drama gives you everything that you want, and let me look directly at the camera. Gives you everything you want in a K-drama. It's rom-com, it's mystery, it's action, it's love triangle, it's sick episode, it's the guy saving the girl saving the guy. Crazy show. It's so good. If you are like thinking about getting into K-drama, highly recommend Strong Woman Bong Soon being your first romance one. It's so good, and I stand by that.
Where can you watch that now? Because
I used to watch it used to be on Netflix, but then they took it off.
They took it off though. Yeah.
Yes. So then you can watch it on Viki. Like Roku is what it's called, the app.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can find it online somewhere. I'm sure
I think it's online.
It's online. just look for it.
We don't atone criminal activity, but
No.
But people do what
you
they gotta
guys
do.
I also comforting. I like podcasts. This podcast always and forever. Because I edit some of the episodes. The Suburb Talks podcast. I really like that podcast too. It's very comforting. They're very open about a lot of conversations, and so like they have like serious conversations, and they have like just conversations for shits and giggles. But it's fun. And then Bar Chemistry. Their podcast is called Under the Influence, and it's like same vibe but different shape. It's more like organized, I guess. But those are my comfort podcasts. Those I watch to and listen to in the car or like at work.
If we're gonna talk about like podcast stuff, recently I like listening to true crime stuff, okay? So like it'll literally be the morning time and I just I need to
Literally
listen
this
to like
morning.
She's like, her
stuff.
hands were cut off. Her
Yeah,
legs were cut off.
yes, like I need to listen to like something like that to like wake my brain up. And so like literally this morning I was I was watching this podcast on YouTube. It's Kendall Ray. I don't know. They're like short enough. They're like 40 minutes. She has like a lot of subscribers. I was like, I'm surprised I've never like seen her stuff on YouTube or whatnot. But those popped up. I'm watching it. And this morning, I'm like making my brekkie, and Emily walks in, and it's just like talking about how this guy. This is gonna get graphic. Okay, this guy had smoked synthetic weed, and he was smoking it with this girl, and he murdered her. True crime. Um, he murdered her because he was tripping so hard that he thought that the girl, like her face was like melting, and she turned into like a demon. So he like killed her because he thought this demon was attacking him. And then Emily just walks in. I'm like buttering my toast, and I was like,
Yeah, I was
yeah,
like, I walked into the kitchen. I was like, "Good morning."
Her legs were cut off. I'm also a fan of true crime. I used to listen to 70 Sue's podcast a lot. She's like a mukbanger. And she also has a podcast where like she talks about like more graphic stuff that you wouldn't listen to while you're eating.
is it the mango
And
girl?
then yeah.
Okay.
And then I also picked up Criminal Minds again. And some of those episodes are like gross.
I love Criminal Minds.
I'm a big fan of the Try Guys, but specifically the Try Guys without Ned.
The three guys.
The three guys, the videos.
Try Guy.
I've been watching their videos again, and I'm like, they're so funny and they're so stupid.
Also,
and
props to the editors. Good job.
literally, they did such a good job. Like when they were editing Without a Recipe, like it was so. I watched every single episode of Without a Recipe because I was so looking forward to how they would edit him out of it. So I watched every single episode, and it was honestly so much fun. And I love watching Keith's like eat the menus and I like eating with them.
I like those too.
Because it's like very comforting because it's like I'm not eating by myself.
That's why like
So I
people
like-
do mukbangs.
Yeah, so I like watching those while I'm eating.
Oh, speaking about former BuzzFeed employees, I like the Watcher channel with Ryan and Shane. I like watching Puppet History. It's so unhinged now because there's like actual like storyline to it with the professor, and it's just crazy. But I like the Puppet History, and then I like their Ghost Files. That's just they're so funny, especially Shane because he doesn't believe in ghosts. But they're like I feel like they're the type of ghost hunters that like if Emily and I were to ghost hunt, Emily's so Ryan afraid, but you know what? She would try her best.
I'd be like,
Maybe.
I am not my fear.
And-
I am not
feel
my
like
fear.
I think both of you would be Ryan.
Are you kidding me? She would literally,
I
Emily
think it
would
would
literally be like,
depend-
kill me.
No,
You
she
won't
would
do
not.
it. Yes, she would.
No, she would not.
Yeah, no, I would not. I would not ask a ghost to be like,
She
kill me,
would
hit
not.
me. But I
She'd
would just be like,
I
I'd be like,
respect
make-
everything.
well, no, you're not supposed to tell the ghost or like the demon things that you respect them.
You're just not
But
supposed
I'd
to
just be like-
like talk to them in general.
Yeah, I'd be
Just
like,
opening up
don't tell them.
doors.
I don't like it.
Yeah, but I would be like, can you make a knock?
No.
And then like a noise, I'd be like, oh my god,
I have
that's crazy.
rules. I have boundaries.
I'm not ghost hunting, period.
I am not ghost hunting.
I would
Ghost
ghost hunt.
hunting is
See,
not
the
very
thing is that
comforting.
No.
I love ghost shows. Those are so comforting. That's the thing. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna make my lentil soup. My dad's gonna go downstairs because he hates ghost shows. He thinks they're so stupid. So when he goes downstairs, my mom and I we're gonna just sit down, have a fire on. We're gonna watch our ghost shows. It's gonna be great. I love it. So yeah, a lot of true crime and ghost stuff. That's like my comfort. Like that's just what I watch.
It's like conversation. Like just like
I just like talking to people. I literally love
And then-
talking.
we're just all different people. We all have our different likes.
And
that's
then
okay.
I guess I like watching like going 17 like video edits that like people
Yes.
make like funny moments.
Yes.
K-pop funny
My
moments.
comfort TikTok K-pop
She's
edit
like,
Bangchan.
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 Need I say more?
No.
Exactly. And with that,
Let's end the podcast.
this has been Are We Nerds podcast. I am Chinny.
I am Emily.
I'm also Emily.
I am special
And-
guest, however, the host of today's episode.
I am just merely existing.
She's like, I am a reindeer.
To be fair, they did record another episode before this. Because she's leaving, so we have to pre-record everything. But you can follow us on Instagram. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can listen to us on Spotify and on Anchor. You can. Do we have a Twitter?
We do, but it's not active.
We have a Twitter, but it's not active. But it's
Well,
there.
That's
You can follow
because
our
Twitter
TikTok.
was kind of getting like crazy with like who like actually owns it. So I was just like kind of made it at like the wrong time. So technically we have one, but mainly our Instagram is like what we use
Yeah.
as like another social platform.
Like, subscribe. Go do our Instagrams. Tell us what you want.
Join our
for the next
Discord.
episode. Oh, the Discord.
Join our Discord.
We talk a lot in the Discord.
We do talk a lot in the Discord.
We have a TikTok.
I said that one.
She said that.
Oh, reminder that we have a TikTok.
Discord, Instagram,
Twitter.
YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, Twitter. It's not really active. Just if you want to interact with us, Instagram and Discord is the way to go. So yeah, that has been
Period.
this episode. We will see you next week.
Next week. Bye.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, do do bunny do boo boo ba do boo boo do happy holidays.